guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I was going to do like, what's it called, a foundation routine, like what I usually do on like the face, on like, you know, like my base routine, I guess you could say. Forgot to take off the extra little pieces from the face mask I did earlier. If you're wondering which one I did, which no one probably cares, I did this one from Bosca, I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, it was really nice. It was a peel off one, and it was like a pink one. Yeah. I got it at Sephora the other day, and it's really good. Except it's kind of annoying to peel off, so I probably won't do it again for another little while. Cause like, I don't know. It obviously like got good into my pores if it was that, like, I don't really know what to describe it as, but okay, so before I do literally anything, when it comes to like doing my foundation routine or like putting on like makeup, you know, just on my face, whether it's like a full like beat with like foundation and everything, I either like wash my face with like a cleanser, or I use my micellar water. Yeah, last time I went to the store to get my micellar water, they did not have the Garnier one, so I had to get this one. But it pretty much works the same. It's probably just like a little bit worse. Like, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't take it off as good as the Garnier. I really like the Garnier micellar water though. That's the one I usually use. So yeah, I just put it on like a cotton round, and I just wipe my face. And since I have like really bad rosacea on my cheeks, I figured out the word. It came to me about a few minutes ago before I decided to film this. Yeah, I definitely have really bad rosacea on my cheeks. And like lately, my rosacea has been really bad and making my cheeks feel like really hot. And like, the one thing that does kind of help is my like rose like jade roller thingy, because it's always cold, and this helps too because it's really cold, like the micellar water. And I did have a little bit of makeup on earlier, but I took most of it off, but obviously I didn't take all of it off. Yeah, and I usually take off most of my makeup with this, and if not with this, it's the Neutrogena like face wipes. But yeah, this stuff is pretty good, and it's better than using a cleanser sometimes, like, because it actually like really gets in there. Like, just using a cleanser isn't that good, but I do sometimes use like a face brush, but only if like there's like a lot. I'll probably use it after I'm done with this. I will do a skincare routine video if you guys want. My face is really hot right now. It usually gets hot when I'm like talking a lot, which makes sense because I'm talking to you guys right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna do kind of like a light thing today because I already did kind of a lot of makeup today. So I'll just go into detail. Sorry about that. I think the dog we're watching is getting picked up. So if you hear sound in the background, like what's going on right now, I'm sorry. But for foundation, I forgot to talk about primer. Okay, first of all, let's put on some primer. So I choose between 3 primers. They're all from e.l.f. I love e.l.f. primers. They're all really good. So this one's probably my favorite. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. It isn't that good at blurring, but it does definitely help because I do have kind of big pores. They're not really that bad, but they're still kind of big. And this stuff works really well with covering that. And yeah, so I just put that like right here. It also kind of helps mattify. And my skin is usually like pretty shiny, but it's not that oily. It's pretty much normal, but it can be combination sometimes. But when it is combination, it's more dry than oily. It's just been starting to get oily like recently. And I have no idea why, it just kind of did. But like your skin's always changing, so at least mine has been like, mine pretty much stays the same most of the time, but like lately it's been getting like oily and stuff, and that kind of came out of nowhere because like a while ago I was like just putting Proactiv and stuff on my face because like my skin was breaking out really bad, and this was like not that long ago, it was like 4 months ago, and like my skin was like full in dry patches, and I'd use like Pond's, like that, like the Pond's cream, which is like super oily, and it still wasn't working, and then all of a sudden it just became oily. And I'm still not sure why. And then usually I'll use this one, but since I already used that one today, I'm not going to use it. And this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer, and I usually just put that all over my face. I don't do too much because it has kind of a weird texture. And then I do this whether I do that one or the putty one. And this is the Prep and Blur Stick, and I just put this wherever like my pores are really bad, and it's really just like right here and kind of on my nose. Other than that, it's really, my pores aren't really that bad. Like, they're pretty big, but I don't have that many. So, like, I mean, that's nice. They really didn't start to come out, though, until I started putting, like, makeup on. But, like, I usually don't do, like, a full face of makeup, except if I'm, like, going somewhere. And, like, I don't need it, and I don't have to wear it, and I'm not insecure or anything. It's just I like to do makeup. I think it's fun. So, I wasn't sure if anyone was wondering that, but, yeah. Okay, so if I do put foundation on, which I don't really want to today because I already did like a full face of makeup today and I did not even think of filming it. So, but I will put this on. I'll like put some on the cap and I'll just like take it on my finger and like smear a couple lines like around my face. And then I'll like blend it out with this Real Techniques contour brush. Like I'll just blend it out. Not all of it, just some of it, so that I don't absorb too much, excuse me, with my Beauty Blender. This is an EcoTools one. It's really nice. It blends stuff out pretty well, and it doesn't absorb too much products, but if I don't use this, it will probably absorb most of it. And yeah, but if I'm going for more of like a light and natural look, I'll just use my Beauty Blender. But today I don't really feel like doing this, and though my cheeks are really red right now, I just don't feel like doing it. So today, okay, so there's foundation. And then the next thing I do is concealer. And yeah, lately I've been choosing between these two, like I showed you in my last video. I really like these two concealers. Today I'm going to use this one and just use a little bit on my cheeks because they're red. And I don't feel like putting like a bunch of foundation on my head right now. My face. I don't know why my face is itchy right now. It just is. And so yeah, I'm going to use this one. This one is just a little bit darker, but you can't really tell. And I'm looking really pale today. So we're just going to use this one. And yeah. I'm just going to use a little bit because my bags are not bad. They're really not that bad. I mean, I have been staying up kind of late lately because of winter break. But, I mean, other than that, they're really not bad. And I like to just tap it out with usually my ring finger. And this just helps so that, once again, my Beauty Blender doesn't absorb too much product. And any extra, I just like kind of wipe on my eyelid. And then I'm just going to do that on the other eye. Okay, so now that it looks kind of weird, it looks like kind of white, I guess. I'm just gonna put some of this on my cheeks. Not much, just like that much. And it's really not that much because it's like, it's not like thick, it's like kind of thin. And I'm just gonna rub that out with this Real Techniques contour brush. I'm gonna blend most of it out with this, and then like anything else, I'll just blend out with my beauty blender. Okay, so that didn't like obviously completely cover it up, but whatever. I don't really care. It's probably gonna like come through still because I don't really, once again, like to put like a lot of stuff on my face because my face feels really like heavy, I guess you could say, if I do. So yeah, I mean, I don't really care. I'm not going anywhere or doing anything, so it's not really gonna bother me that much, but yeah. And then, okay, so I have like a birthmark around the sides of my nose, and usually it's not that bad, but today it's kind of bad. It might not be that noticeable on camera, but then again, I'm not sure. I can't really tell. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of concealer there. I don't always do this because I don't always notice it, but I don't know. I feel like it just looked a little bad today. Usually it only pops through if I'm like hot and like talking a lot. And it also pops through if I'm like crying or angry or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I've always had it. And like I didn't even really know I had it until a couple years ago when my mom told me. She was like, oh yeah, you have a birthmark there. That's why you're always like, I don't know. It didn't bother me or anything that I had it. I don't know. Didn't even notice it. Okay. That's enough about my birthmark. Okay, so though I just got this palette today, we're gonna play with it in this video. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit. It's the light one. And I already kind of played with it a little bit, as you can see. And yeah, it's pretty nice. But it does, I know it's gonna like dry out kind of fast, so I'm gonna have to use like oils and stuff on it. So I'm gonna use this color right here. I used it to contour my nose earlier, and it made it look really nice. And yeah, the brush I'm using, I literally have no idea what this is. My Nana gave it to me for Christmas a couple years ago with like a pack, and yeah, I have no idea if the lines are even. They probably aren't, but I'm gonna blend them out with my finger first. Sorry if I keep like deadly looking at the camera. It's just because I'm annoyed with myself for literally butchering every single word I say. And then I'm gonna blend it out with my beauty blender. I really don't hate my nose. It's just, here's like a side profile. I don't know. It's fine. It's just like, it's not that straight of a bridge. But other than that, I honestly could care less about how my nose looks, but I mean, let's just contour it today. Let's just have fun, you know? And then, oh God, my nose looks so red. And then I'm just gonna take this color right here. Oh wait, let's say the colors I used. So the color I used right here was Light Sculpt. And then I'm gonna use this color right here, which is Fair. And I'm just gonna put that on, like, on the center of my nose so that, like, it's not just, like, all dark. I don't know, like, it's not, like, all contour. There. I don't know if that made it any better, but yeah. And then I'm just gonna take that and I'm just gonna put a little bit of it like around my eye and just blend it out. And then I might put some like contour right here. Let me just try it. I just want to see how it'll look. Okay, so I'm just using that color again, Light Sculpt, with the same brush, because I mean, so on. I don't really have that many brushes that I could use this for, but I did just order some brushes. I just ordered like a bunch of like SFX stuff, so I can do some SFX stuff on my channel. Hopefully you guys are into that, because I'm definitely going to be doing stuff like that in the future. So I'm just going to blend it out with this Real Techniques brush. I think it looks pretty good. Obviously it needs to be blended out a lot more. It's very pigmented, and I don't want to look like a British girl. For a lot ever, because I don't really want to look like blotchy or like, once again, a British girl. I know it's kind of rude, but like, I'm sorry, but that meme will never not be funny. And yeah, if you're wondering what I'm wiping this off on, it's just like a cotton round that I made before the video and dipped in that micellar water, because I would have to use it for something. And I'm just going to take that fair color again, and I'm just going to put that underneath the contour, just to help sculpt it and like cut it, make it look better, more sharp, I guess. I don't know, I have really fat cheeks. I still have not lost the baby fat on my cheeks. Do I care? Not really, but they're pretty fat, and yeah. So there's what the contour looks like. I think it looks pretty good. I don't know, there's really not that much on there, because like, I don't know. I feel like I don't contour very good, and I don't want to be made fun of for that. But then again, do I care? Not really. So, I don't want myself to look bad. Like, I don't care what other people think about it. I just care what I'll think in the future. Okay, so I finished contour on both sides. I think it looks pretty good. I'm not going to do it on my forehead because it's honestly kind of annoying to work with. And it's pretty like dry. I'm going to have to add some oil into it if I want to use it in the future and stuff. But I mean, I think it's pretty good. It was definitely worth the money because it was only like $15. I got it at Marshall's. And I know you guys are going to come for me for that. And guess what? I sanitized it, and before I bought it, no, not before I bought it, no, yeah, technically before I bought it, it looked completely fine, and it was under all of the other ones, because, like, obviously you don't take one that's at the front. It did not look touched, opened, or anything, and when I opened it after I got it, because I don't want someone catching me opening stuff in there, and I don't open stuff in there, I just look up, like, at the packaging. After I bought it, I saw there were no fingerprints on it, anything, but I still sanitized it just in case, because I did not trust that it wasn't like completely not used. But yeah. Okay, so now we're just gonna set everything. I'm just gonna try to like blend out my concealer, make sure there's no creases in it, even though I don't really get creases. And then I don't feel like baking at this point, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of this Makeup Revolution powder on me. I'm not baking it, I'm just swiping it on. I'm using this Real Techniques setting brush. And I really like this brush. It's really soft and it works well. I mean, it's just like a setting brush. And I really like Real Techniques. Like, excuse me. Their stuff's really nice. It's soft and it's pretty good. Like, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good price for like what it's worth. Like, they're like, it's really good stuff and it's like not expensive. Like, I bought like a pack of this and like 4 of the brushes in a beauty blender for like $20. And I was like, wow, like that was a really good bargain. Like, honestly, they're like really high-end brushes, honestly. Like, they're really nice. I really like them. I don't have that many, but yeah. And then I'm just taking this random brush. I have no idea what brand it is. And I'm just kind of like blending out that powder. And I'm just gonna take, this MAC Mineralized Foundation. I have no idea what shade it is. And I'm gonna use that today. I'm gonna use this as my powder today. And I'm just gonna kind of go over my face with it, mostly where it's like shiny and stuff. The main places I get like shiny and stuff are like right here and on my forehead. So those are the only places that I really like to be matte and stuff. Okay, so the rest of the stuff I do is pretty much just like blush, bronzer, and highlight. And so the bronzer I use is this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I use it with a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. So I just dip into that. And I pretty much just go over the spots that I did with the cream contour. And then once I do that, it's still pretty harsh. I don't want it to like be like really harsh. So I'm just gonna blend it out with my beauty blender. And then I'm just gonna put some on my forehead, like right here on the sides of it. Just like kind of swipe it there and just use any extra on my hairline. I don't know if that really helps like make my forehead look smaller, because I have a literal like 6 head. Is that actually one of my insecurities? Yeah, kind of. I'm pretty sure I said this in the last video, but it's because I literally put my hair up every single day in 5th grade. And I would take it out by, like, pulling it back. So, I mean, kind of did it to myself, but it's okay. And then I'm just going to do that on the other side. And then I'm just going to use whatever is, like, left over on the brush and just kind of put it on the sides of my nose. And then I'm just going to blend out this side. It looks a little worse because my cheeks are kind of red. I don't know if that's affecting it at the same time, but whatever. And then usually I put blush on, but like I said throughout this entire video, my cheeks are really red today, but I'm still gonna put it on because I mostly just like put it on like up here to help make my face look, you know, more elongated, I guess. And I use this Real Techniques blush brush, which is really soft. And oh my god, my cheeks look so red. they're never this bad, but they're really bad right now. And I still don't know what's affecting it. I mean, like I said, it might be me talking a lot, but then again, I'm just like sweating. My room's not hot or anything. It's just, I don't know. My face is weird. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm just putting some products away that I just have laying out on my vanity. And then for highlighter, I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit today. This is the Sun Dipped one. And I'm using an e.l.f. highlighter brush, and I'm using the color Summer and Moonstone, which are these 2 colors right here. And then I'm just gonna put some whatever's like left over on the brush on my nose. I'll like keep its bone a little bit on my chin, but usually never on my forehead because my forehead is always oily. That's pretty much it for my foundation routine. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to, you know, give it a like and comment down below what you guys like, what else you guys want to see from me. Thanks for watching this video, and bye.